to throw on first down. He's going to go for a big one. Oh, he dropped it. And what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
When you reach this point in the season, these types of games, top 25 matchups, really determine whether you're going to be a contender.
Yeah, and really show what you're going to be the rest of the season. How are you going to finish strong throughout the season? You know, the first part of the season, now getting to the middle of the season, Palmer, getting a chance to show what you're about so you can finish strong.
It's a resume builder, no doubt about it. And really, there's been so much anticipation building up to this top 25 matchup. So which team can control their emotions, I think.
Looking deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big... The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quarterback's got the first. Kangaroos his way. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free.
And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Washington. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
And if you can string a...
They'll open this drive from their own 42-yard line. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Bought a little time, lets it go. Hauls it in. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Here comes the offense on second down. Looking to fire. Quarterback doing what he does best. He can move. He's got it. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Washington.
And what nice play design. You get your speedster, you put him in the slot, usually get a better matchup, and then what do? You fade him towards that sideline, run a go. Nice ball thrown way out wide. He just runs underneath it, and just too much speed. Couldn't catch him. Gets in the end zone for 6.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. They put 2 touchdowns on the board in the early going, and now right back to work. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Quarterback gets past the marker. And they finally get him down, but not before. He's got him set up for business at the 49-yard line. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington has the lead. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. Going to need to step up to make sure this one doesn't get out of hand as the second quarter is about to get underway. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to fire to the left. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too.
And that is such an accurate throw. It's one thing to do it from the pocket when you have your feet set underneath you. But when you can get outside, off schedule, on the move, and throw a dart like that, that is just big time. And the offense gets a huge explosive play.
Buys a little time. Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Husky. And they add 6 more to the board with a trip to the house. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. Trying to start the drive with a pass. On the run, deep down the right side. A full dive to haul that one in.
All right, defense, I don't know what you're drawing up, but that wasn't it, okay? Wide open wide receivers, miscommunication, whatever it was, got to get that fixed.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. To the air on 1st down. Working that left side. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. 1st and 10. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. He'll try to do it himself. It's complete to the right. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. So the big gain, all for naught, brought back due to the laundry on the field, and they'll try it again. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Keeping his eyes downfield, rolling left. And he's got it inside the 10. They get him stopped at the 5-yard line, but it will be 1st and goal from there. This offense is scoring position with a fresh set of downs. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They've really got this offense humming. Just a 4th play of the drive, and it's 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Huskies! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And this crowd was already jacked.
Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Using his legs to buy some time. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off.
When you get in the red zone, you can see as a defense, you get into your drops really quickly, and you get your eyes on the quarterback, and you try to read him.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got it in the middle, it's Harris. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the 1st down. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Extending the play. He throws back to the left side. He's got it on the outside. And he'll ramble to the 34 before he's finally knocked down.
Cooler 18.
First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Seattle for an interesting first half than you? And we've got to start our report by shouting out that quarterback. My man was dropping dimes like a bank robber, one after another, right on the money, spreading the wealth. Are you picking up on the theme here, people? Long ways to go, I know. But if this continues, that young man is going to be cashing in more ways.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack.
Four face paint. Set, ready.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Got his man to the left. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. 1st down from the 45. Quarterback extends the play. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't make the connection.
And for a defense, it's not always about sacks, but sometimes it's about getting that quarterback off his spot where he feels very comfortable, and they get him flushed outside of the pocket. And good perimeter defense. He rolls to the right. Everybody's still covering.
Unloads it downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They had the big play to start the drive, but a couple of misfires now leaves us with 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll take another shot here. Snags it down the right side. Touchdown, Huskies. A lot of field in front of them as they open this possession from their own 20. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Trying to escape and get it himself. Lowers that shoulder, delivers the blow. And the strategy of just letting the quarterback run until he gets tired is not a winning one. Another explosive play and another first down.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening, he went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it, he's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
Wants to throw on first down. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window at the intended target.
Sent it downfield, and they can't hook up. Going for the big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. Flushed out of the pocket. Finding an escape route. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. This Washington offense moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Williams. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down. The Huskies come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires deep toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Washington. This dude is just slicing and dicing. The Huskies have it back, trying to make this defense bow down to Washington. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over.
Going for it all. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on 2nd down, but 3rd down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he's got it inside the 35. They've got the defense reeling right now with that big play to the 29.
Well, I love play callers that want to stay aggressive, regardless of what the score is, regardless of how much time is left on the clock. And I promise you this, there are a lot of fans, there are a lot of teams all across college football that are paying attention to what is happening right now.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got a little space. There he goes. He rolls all the way down to the 5-yard line before they finally get him stopped. On 1st and goal, let's see what Washington does. He's looking to throw. Quarterback moving. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated, whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams. They have been a good unit, and that's why they're ranked.
And Washington is ready to go back on the attack. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
To the air on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Now he's going to throw back to the middle. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50.
Cornhole, 88, set, ready.
He wants to start this drive with a pass. He's going to let one go back to the middle. And that one's incomplete. Worth taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Going back to the well, another deep ball.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 15. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. 1st and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has them threatening from inside the 10. Flushed out of the pocket. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they... Guys, I think we all expected this game to be close. A couple of teams of this caliber, but boy, what a statement by the underdog in this one.
And there's going to be a big movement in the rankings after that performance. That team that got the win today, they are going to get moved ahead of their opponent. It's one thing to beat a ranked opponent, David. It's one thing to blow the doors off of them. That was impressive.
It's impressive. It's huge for them. Obviously, we know what's going to happen when they're going to move up the charts, but the other side is equally as depressing. I mean, they're going to fall like a rock. This wasn't even a competitive game. This is a bad day, and the rankings will reflect it when they come out.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.